Violence is necessary, and violence is not going away. If you decide to totally get violence out of your life, you're not going to have anything to do with violence anymore, that's fine, and you will be run over tomorrow, because violence is an integral part of every aspect of existence. It is the yin and the yang of non-violence. It is the other side. It is the dark side, granted, but it is there to stay, and it's necessary. It's how humanity moves forward, because there is so much in ourselves, and we do things that are just horrible, enslave other people, torture other people, bury people in the ground alive and put in, pipes so we can talk to them as they suffer. That's who we are. And we have to have violence when that starts taking hold and becoming a whole moving force, like a whole country. Then we have to use violence to stop that and to say, no, humanity is not going down that road. And it's part of us. It's not someone else. We're not fighting the other. We are fighting ourselves. And that violence has to be used everywhere. That's why the police have guns and we have cages to put people in, which are both acts of violence, because people grow up mean and hard, and they can't really help it, but they're violent criminals, and so they have to be kept in cages away from the rest of us. And until we can figure out how to create a society, which and we're never going to really create that society, because there's always going to be violence. Violence is part of the universe, and once we accept that, then we can decide how best it is to use violence. But this idea that we're all going to go to some place where we just hold hands and love each other is silliness. And the people who have not let go of violence, and there are plenty of them around the world, will just, as soon as those people really get complacent, they'll run them right over and start using them as slaves. And that's how it's happened forever, and that's what it's going to be. Violence is a necessary part of existence. It is, and it's not just part of humanity, it's part of the world, with tornadoes and hurricanes and meteors and the violence of diseases and car wrecks and physics. I mean, violence is an integral part of existence, and to be afraid of it and run from it is to not be able to use it for our own interest.